Sorry we've been away for a while, but this is Double J Podcast. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And on today's episode, we're going to talk about male abuse.
Male abuse, man. Because people always talk about females getting abused, but men, look, men get the worst of it, if you ask me. Because, look, guys don't get credit for all the shit that women treat guys. Because there's a lot of women out there that treat guys really bad. If that's emotional, physical, or mental, it's all bad. It's all kind of abuse, and it will fuck you up. And if you've been through that kind of drama for years at a time, it can fuck your mind up, and it can fucking make you feel like you're not wanted, that you just drop into depression, all kinds of stuff, man. I've been through it, you know. Some kind of male abuse, I've been through it.
But on a positive note, we're sitting at 33 subs back out.
Thanks everybody that subscribed. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, y'all's rocking with us. We're starting to climb up, starting to get more subs, more views. And I know I said the last time that the next video would be a better fucking setup, but I'm not that smart when it comes to this shit. I'm still learning. I've come across a couple of I come across a couple of different fucking programs, but like, so I can get the recording to work, but then it don't play back to you so you can hear yourself, or I can get the video to work but no sound. So I've just been fucking away at it, and I mean, it's not really easy. I mean, you can ask him, he can vouch for me when I was setting up our banner for our YouTube channel.
It took hours. Slow process.
It is a process, and with me working all the time and him working all the time now, I mean, it's going to bear with us.
I got a new job.
Yeah.
Working at Bruce Pack. It's a chicken, pork kind of factory. Deal with chicken, patties, all that good stuff. Working from 3 to 1 o'clock in the morning. Every day.
I'm still fucking at O'Reilly's, 11 to 9, every day.
So,
but on a positive note, I will be off Monday, I found out, because my birthday is Monday. I will be 36, even though, I mean, with all the gray, it don't look like it, but
he's only 36. Will be 36.
I was born June 17, 1988.
You add that up, it adds up to 36.
36.
So, I'm around the corner next year, February. So life's going by fast. I got a girlfriend that I like a lot, and trying to get to see her because I need to be with her, you know what I mean? It's hard. Long relationships are fucking hard.
Long distance is always kind of rough.
But it's worth it though. It's worth it to me because she's worth it.
I've only talked to her a handful of times, and I know you're probably watching this, but she seems pretty cool. Seems like she'd fucking fit in just fine.
Yeah.
Probably get on a nerve, but
she says the same thing about you because she said she's gonna be shy, right, when she first meets you and everything. And she said that he might say something that. I said no. I already told him that you're gonna be shy, and he's gonna fuck with you, but not too hard. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's awesome. By the way, name's Nikki. So I'm glad I reconnected because I met her back in 2010, 11. So
when he was living in China, not when we went and visited.
Oh no, this is years back in 2011. Justin went to prison. I moved up there and started a new life. You know what I mean? But yeah,
but the mental abuse for guys, man, it's just as common as females. The only difference is we don't really talk about the shit.
We hold our pain back and just hold it in, and it builds up and builds up.
We don't really. I mean, it's just like being raped, and I know it's a touchy subject, but you know, guys get done that way too. But the difference is they don't really tell nobody or bring it to attention
because they don't think it. Most people won't believe it because they're going to think in their head, how can you rape a guy? But come on, man, you can drug guys just as well as you can drug women. There's women out there that does the same thing guys do. Okay?
It's really what it comes down to is girls, they're more in their feelings, they're more emotional than guys. And I mean, a lot of guys, when they're young and it's an older woman, they're not, I mean, they're like, fuck yeah, and they go and brag about it to their friends, you know what I mean? And I know it's a touchy subject, but I mean, you know, I've had family members done that way, I've had girlfriends done that way. And, I mean, hell, it happens to guys, it's just not, they don't put it out there as much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're taught growing up, we're here specifically to work and provide, and that's it.
Yeah.
No emotion, no, you know, putting your business out there.
You just swallow that shit.
You fucking fall down, you get up, you dust yourself off, you go on.
Yeah. So, you know, us guys ain't really good at showing our emotions, definitely me in particular. Okay, it's hard for me, I've been fucked over so much. It's hard to trust, you know what I mean? It's really hard when you've been abused in any way we've been talking about, you know what I mean?
And another thing, it's like, so, for us, it's like we can talk about it to each other. Like guys code is specifically set to where if they get in their feelings or they're mad or they're sad or whatever, they'll go and talk to their friend about it, but they won't say shit to nobody else. As to where women, they'll tell their mom, their dad, their friends, their sister, whatever it is. But, I mean, society is guys provide and work, and that's it.
Even though that's really not how it is really these days anymore, because women just as equal as guys are, you know what I mean? They can do what we can do, you know what I mean? More props to women out there doing what you do, businesses, having your own businesses, doing what you do. Congratulations on you guys, keep it up, you know what I mean?
Being independent is always a good thing.
Always. It ain't like you need a man, but it's cool to have a man that you're with that will protect you if needed, you know what I mean?
Same with like working on cars and shit. You don't need a guy to be able to work on your shit. You should be able to work on your shit by yourself. But there is some cases where it's good to have a guy that can work on that shit. It's vice versa. It's good to have a woman that knows how to work on shit.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't rely on that shit. It's like I told my buddy Darius today, because he was talking about, you know, his daughter's car was broke down and she needed a starter. And he was going to fix it, and then he said, you know, she needs an old man that'll fix it. And I was like, no, bro, you don't want your daughter to have to rely on a guy.
No.
Because if she's out by herself with friends and it breaks down, well, now she's lost because she has no recollection of how to do this shit. And parents, we're not always going to be there. I mean, it's inevitable. You get old and you die.
Yeah. And kids grow up and live their own life. You know what I mean?
That's the one thing we've all got to look forward to, is everybody has an expiration date.
Yeah.
Just some sooner than others.
Yeah.
But the best thing you could do,
teach her everything you can. Give her all the knowledge you can.
Regardless of whether it's your daughter or your son, show them everything you can, and that way they ain't got to rely on nobody.
No, they can take care of themselves. Because you never know what life's going to throw at you. You can be driving down the road and a tire blows out. Boom. You don't know what you're going to do. What you going to do? What if you can't call? You know what I mean? What if you're in a place where there's no signal? There ain't no anything where you can call for a tow truck or anything like that.
Or if all you've got your parents, but your parents are passed, you can't call and be like, hey, Dad or Mom, come help. I mean, that's why you've got to take in as much knowledge as possible. Like I say, I firmly believe when you quit learning is when you're done.
Yeah, because you can always learn more stuff. Knowledge is power.
I'm 30, this will be 36, and I'm still learning shit.
I'm still learning all kinds of stuff, man. I want to learn, because knowledge is power, man. The more you know, the better off, you know, I don't know if be better off, but you'll be better than you were. You know what I mean?
And I'll tell you another thing, like me and him was talking about today, is, and I know most of these videos were all over the place, but we like to talk about a bunch of different subjects at one time. And I'm sure if you've watched any of the videos, you can tell we're unorganized as fuck.
But our topics are good, and what we're saying is real. It's 100% uncut, real stuff that most people don't talk about or feel uncomfortable talking about. But that's why we started this, so we can talk about the uncomfortable stuff that people don't want to talk about because it's out there and people need to know about it. And I think we're doing a good thing putting that knowledge out there.
Yeah. But it's like I was saying, man, another thing we talked about is how this racism shit, it's not something that goes around no more. It's not something you learn, it's something you're taught.
Yeah, it's something you're taught, man. You ain't born a racist.
It comes from the parents, bro. As sad as it is, it comes from the parents. Because if you think about it, when you're in grade school and you've got Mexican, Indian, black, white, and they're all playing with each other, that's all they know. But then the older they get, the more their parents are like, hey, stay away from this or stay away. It's stupid, bro.
Really stupid, man.
Because if you look at it today, in today's society, nobody is just one race.
No.
Everybody's fucking mixed.
You cannot tell me you can find somebody that's just one race anymore. Okay, it must be old or something. Or they just stick to their race. But these days, man, there's so many. Not one race, man. You just people have to get over that and understand that that's reality. This is what it is these days. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. Doesn't matter what color skin you are. You still bleed the same color.
Still gonna bleed red, bro.
You're still a human being.
And that's one thing I firmly like about being a juggalo. Even though people talk shit and put it down and talk all this bullshit, the one thing I can say about us is we don't see fucking skin color.
Never.
We go, if you treat us good, we're going to treat you good. If you treat us like shit, we're going to treat you like shit.
Definitely we're going to treat you like shit.
And I mean, that's in anything. It ain't just juggalo. It's human nature, bro. If you come in the store and you just slap the fuck out of me, guess what? I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. But if you come in the store and you're like, hey, how you doing? I'd like to get a pack of cigarettes. Well, I'm going to be like, oh, man, how you doing? Here, what kind of cigarettes you want?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, and it ain't just that shit either. It's like, even with mixed people, like my daughter, she's 6 years old. She's half black, half white. Her mama's black. I'm Mexican, Indian, and white. So she's mixed. Well, I told her when she turned 2.5, maybe 3, that it's coming. She's gonna get, the whites are not gonna like her. The blacks are not gonna like her because she's mixed. The whites not gonna like her because she's mixed. She's gonna have to find her friends that don't see fucking color and stick it out with them. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, black, white, red, blue, you fuck with my kids.
Yeah, that's a death sentence, really, honestly, in my eyes.
And and I've seen it personally. You know, we had a mixed kid come through our school. His name was Toby. His brother was white. His mom and dad were mixed. And he was real light skinned. And the white people didn't fuck with him because he was part black, and the black people didn't fuck with him because he was part white. And even though y'all don't want to believe it, back then that's how it was. Now, it's not as bad.
It's still out there, though.
It's still there.
There's still people out there still trying to make that shit come back, man. Look, every race been through racism, slavery, all that. But it ain't like that no more. People just need to come to their senses or just...
You know what we need to do? We need to put color aside and just fucking come together united as one. Fuck these politicians up.
Yeah, man.
Because the more they can put it in the media, the more they can put it in the news, the more the politicians have their hand in it, the more we're going to stay divided, the more they're going to fucking do.
Look, they want us to stay divided because they have all the power. But if we stood up, we outroar all the motherfuckers. So it's better if we stand up and be together like it used to be. Like United States used to be. It used to be way better. We was there for everybody. Not
I'm going to
just
tell you right now.
your family members.
I wish I could have been back with Martin Luther King because even though people talk shit about him,
he did a good thing. He was doing a good thing.
He had it to where races were intermingling. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have whites at the front, blacks at the back, or vice versa. Or this school was strictly for this color, this school was strictly for this color. Fuck all that.
There's no need for it.
Bro, put everybody in. Get out of your fucking ways. Quit worrying about the color of skin, because if you cut us, we're all going to bleed red.
Exactly. And our blood is blue in our body. So before it leaves, before the air hits it.
Before the air hits it, it is
blue. So come on now. All that. Just put that aside. Be a man. Be a woman. Stand up. And just do the right thing. Look, the right thing is the hardest thing to do, man.
As far as the parents that watch this, bro, if your kids are getting bullied, or your kids are doing bullying, or you've got a bone, a racist bone, and your kids are starting, get them out of it.
Have a talk, sit them down, and it's not just going to be a one talk and it's over with. You're going to have to keep that up over and over, put that in their head. That color don't matter, because it don't.
Color is just color.
It's color.
That's all it is.
Green's green, white's white, black's black. It's just a color. I would see color, but you know what I mean.
Think about it, bro. The thing is motherfuckers that say they don't like blacks or don't like Mexicans or don't like Indians or don't like whites. Look at the color of clothes you wear. Yeah. Everybody's gonna have a different color shirt, bro. If you didn't like that color, motherfucker, it wouldn't be in your wardrobe.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying I don't like somebody because they're blue, but yet I'm wearing a fucking blue shirt. Yeah. Come on now. It don't make no fucking sense.
No.
That shit pisses me off to the max for people to still be fucking racist in today's society.
Yeah, because I'm white, Mexican, Choctaw, and Irish. Okay?
I'm Mexican, I'm Spaniard, Choctaw, Black Dutch, Italian, 2 different types of African, and white.
See, nobody's one race anymore, man. You just parents and all these adults, parents, whatever. You guys just need to. If you kids or someone that you know is getting bullied or getting abused in some kind of way, please speak up. Talk to your kids. And try to let them understand that color don't matter. None of that matters. Just you're human beings, man.
Like I said, my buddy Darius, he's got mixed kids because he's black and his old lady's white. And his daughter was going through that shit in school. And that's in today's society, bro. She was still getting judged for being mixed. I told him straight up because I will fucking show up and I will stand outside and wait for her to come outside and let people know that she knows some big motherfucking people.
Yeah.
I told him, all you gotta do is call me, bro. Me and you both will go up there and stand and wait on her so that people that's fucking with her can see, hey, I better watch out because she knows some big ass people.
Yeah.
And I would do that for anybody. Anybody that's getting bullied for their color or getting bullied because they've got a learning problem or getting bullied because, you know, they've got Down syndrome or they've got fucking what's the other fucking word? Autistic. Anybody, bro. Kid or grown person. If you're getting fucking picked on or getting messed with because of your learning ability, your skin color, or whatever it is, all you got to do is let me know. And same for you people watching, bro. If y'all got somebody fucking with y'all, all you got to do is let me know.
Let us know.
I may not physically be able to be there to do nothing, but I mean, there's always messages, there's always phones, and there's always take some time off of work and make a little trip.
Yeah. We're down for that too. Look, man, I don't like any kind of bullying, but definitely if you're bullying fucking autistic people that are slow, that have some kind of mental problem, that really gets under my skin.
I got a fucking learning disability, bitch. Come bully me. I don't know math for shit.
Me neither. So if that counts as a disability, I got one because I suck at math, man. But if you want to try that, come to me, come to us. We'll let you try it.
It pisses me off, dude. For
gets
people,
under my skin.
For people to still be the way people are, it just don't make no fucking sense. Especially in today's society, it just don't make no fucking sense.
There shouldn't be violence at all, man. There shouldn't be nobody getting shot over fucking dime bags, over fucking being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Innocent kids getting shot, innocent people getting shot because they're in the wrong place. And these motherfucking people don't care.
Well, I mean, it's just, so what it boils down to is regardless of whether it's black, Mexican, white, Indian, don't matter. If you're in a gang and you're having problems with the other gang, instead of fucking shooting and taking a chance on killing an innocent kid or some fucking bystander that knows nothing about it, why don't y'all meet up, have your gang here, that gang there, and the two motherfuckers that are beefing, put the guns down and get out there and fucking fight.
And what happened to fighting now?
Fight it out, call it good, leave it at that.
That's how it was when we was growing up. We had a problem. We had a fight. It was over with. It was squashed after that. So
Unless you beat me. If you beat me up, then I was coming back for the second round.
Second, third. That you have to be able to beat me the first time, though.
If you beat me the first time, I'm coming back for the second. If you beat me the second, by God, I'll get up and shake your hand. We'll have a beer. But I know some of these topics we're talking about is kind of touchy, but
Look, man.
that's what we started this channel for. We started this channel to have an outlet for people that don't have a voice. Shit that we hear, we see, or that we know about, and we put it out there because there ain't no guy that's been raised up like we have that's gonna be like, you know, babe, I want to cry today and fucking start crying. We just don't do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be really, really.
The only way that you would really see a guy cry that's been brought up like we are is if there's a death. And then sometimes they don't even cry then unless they're alone. And it's sad because that's how we're brought up to do it. We're brought up to where there's no emotion unless we're alone. Like when I feel like something like that, you know, my dad dying and I start thinking about it, I wait until I'm in the shower and the water's running and I've got music playing before anything. But I mean, the shit we try to bring to y'all is the shit that we either know about, hear about, or see that nobody else is talking about. And if they are talking about it, that's good because that's more voices putting this shit out there.
We need all the voices out there that can join and help us out.
And
You know
for
what I
the
mean?
33 people watching, man, we really fucking appreciate y'all.
We thank y'all. We wouldn't be here without y'all. So we give props to you. Keep it up, guys. Subscribe, like, share. You know what I
Comment
mean?
down there, fucking let us know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Like we said before, man, if you put something down there that you want to be brought out, that you think we should talk about, put it in the comment, man. We'll get on there and check it, and we'll see if we can't. If we don't know nothing about it, then we'll look it up. Like the statistics he has looked up for
About guys getting abused, mental, physical, rape, emotional, all that. There's statistics about it. So you can get on YouTube and look it up like we did, or Google, and type it in, and you'll see the statistics. It's way more than people think, or even thought about. Because people don't think it happens, but it happens as much as it does with women.
the only thing that happens to girls that don't happen to guys that I know of is girls can have babies, guys can't, and girls bleed on their period and guys don't. That's pretty much the only difference as far as like physical shit or mental shit. But I mean, as far as like a girl being raped, a guy can be raped. A girl getting beat down or beat, a guy can get beat.
Yeah.
Girl getting cut down because of her weight or because of her looks, a guy
Guys,
can get it too.
That's mental abuse right there. You know what I mean? People talking shit to you in words and shit. That can hurt you just as bad as sometimes it hurts you worse than the physical. You know what I mean?
Mental abuse is something that because physical abuse you can kind of get over.
Words hurt.
Mental abuse or physical abuse. So, I'm not saying that it's easy by any means, but physical abuse you can get over, whereas the mental abuse, it fucks with your mind, it fucks with your mindset. Like you get so used to being done dirty that when you get in a relationship with somebody that's not doing shit, your mindset is they're fucking talking to this guy or they're talking to this girl or they're going out and seeing this guy or going out and seeing this girl, and they're really not.
No, but
They're day ones, but
you really can't.
because of how you've been done, you know what I'm saying?
And you can't blame the person for thinking that, because look at their situation and think about it. If you was put and went through what they went through, you'll be dealing with some fucked up shit in your mind too. Okay, nobody's exempt from this shit. Nobody. Everybody can feel it, and it's hard. It's really fucking hard.
But like I say, this type of shit here is the shit that we've created this channel for, and it's not. I mean, it's pretty much something we did to put shit out that nobody really wants to talk about or likes to talk about. And are we trying to make it on here? Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
I mean, we would love to be able to open that fucking 1,000 subscribe plaque and show y'all.
And show it off, man.
And make this a job to where we don't have to work. We could just meet up every 2-3 days and make a fucking video and be our own boss and get paid from it and not have to worry about the shit. But
and live life and do what we want to do instead of
we-
doing 9 to
we
5.
can fucking travel and show y'all shit and take y'all with us.
And that's what we really want to do, because we both want to travel, okay? And we love going on road trips. And we're about to go on a road trip when he gets his PO, his time off for 2 weeks. A week we're going to be up in Cheyenne. Okay, that's going to be great. I'm going to be with my girlfriend. He's going to be like Cheyenne. We're going to show him around even more.
Cheyenne's nice.
You know?
If y'all follow our TikToks, you would see some of the pictures that we took when we were down there.
It's gorgeous, man.
Shit. But,
Now, Lookout Mountain was awesome now. We just need to go see the museum. But
that's definitely what I'm doing when we get down there this next time, is going to that fucking museum, bro.
Yeah, I'll
That
definitely.
bitch looks like it's going to be cool as
Yeah,
shit.
that old man said it was big as shit.
I'm definitely going to be taking pictures and videos of that shit.
Yeah. Even though we ain't supposed to, but we'll try.
I mean, we're going to try.
We're gonna try.
We'll fucking we'll wait for them not to be looking and then be like,
Phew.
take a picture, take a picture.
I guess it's about Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, yeah.
We got the pictures of the graveside and all that, and everybody that was buried with him. I'm assuming it was his family.
I'm thinking it was people that was in the platoon with him,
Oh yeah,
like his
general and all.
general and sergeant and shit like that. But
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
But if you guys never been to Lookout Mountains in Colorado,
Go
Denver,
Colorado, go and check it out.
Lookout Mountain. It's tight as fuck, man. You have to go up this mountain, zigzagging everywhere, and you can see. Look, they have these binoculars, high tech binoculars. You look out, and there's like 3 or 4 different football fields right there inside the mountain. The mountain comes over, and that town, there's like a town inside of it, right? And you can see that motherfucker like clear in day, like you're just on the football field.
That fucking football field is like thousands of feet away, bro. And when you look through the binoculars, it looks like it's like 5.
It's tight. It's tight, man. I recommend it.
That's definitely a spot I'd go if you're in Denver, or if you plan on going to Denver. I would definitely check out Lookout Mountain. I try and catch it earlier in the day so that you can go through the museum,
Yeah,
because from what the old guy told us that was there, it is fucking amazing.
yeah.
And I heard some of the people that had went through there when we were coming out, because we didn't catch it, but they said it was pretty dope. So that's what we're going to try and check out the next time we go down there.
I like looking at stuff back in the day, how our world and fucking shit's changed over that time from the westerns to now. You know, no cars, mainly horses. You know what I mean? All the open fucking land you could get. You can just get on that land and build the land, and it's yours. You know what I mean? No claim or nothing. You live there long enough, boom, it's yours.
You didn't have to fucking pay taxes on the land and all that shit. You just built your house and it was there.
Homestead,
course.
real homestead.
Of course, back then they didn't have fucking
Shout, okay.
electricity and
No.
shit like that.
So it's kind of nasty back there, you know.
I'm
Everybody
pretty sure.
seeks.
I'm pretty sure everybody was a little musty. Well, they had the little bathtubs that they fucking put water from like the river or whatever.
Now, if you was rich back then, you had to be like rich, you know what I mean? High power people.
Bro, back then being rich was like fucking $500.
Yeah. But if you had over more than that, you could live in a nice house that had good stuff,
You'd have to
besides
be
going
fucking-
to a ranch
You'd
or a
have to be
town.
like a fucking doctor or a
Poli-
fucking cop or fucking bank
Politician,
robber or an outlaw like Jesse James.
Billy the Kid and all them. John Dillinger, you know what I mean? Babyface Nelson. The 30s was the best time to rob banks. I can tell you that. That's the Great Depression. Everybody was robbing banks.
Well, back then you could fucking do it and get away with it. Now they've got all this technology and cameras and face recognition and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, you have to have a good fucking team, like 5 or 6 fucking team members that ain't going to rat. You know what I mean? You have to do it precisely. You have to be fast, make sure them clerks don't hit the button. Man, fuck that. That's too much work to fucking make.
That's too much fucking time.
Fuck all that. Then if you get caught, you're going to prison for the rest of for at least 10, 20 years. So
At least 20. But I would have rather have done that back then than now. Because back then you'd probably sit there for like a year, 2 years. Now you do that shit and you're going to feds for at least 20.
yeah, day for day, no 85, no nothing. That's fucking 100%. You get
Feds-
10, you do
feds is
10.
hard.
you do 10. You get 20, you're doing the whole 20. There ain't no
It
18.
ain't like state. State, they give you 5. You're only going to do 4 in 6 months.
If it's violent. Now, if you're not violent, you're only going to do 2 out of that. Maybe a year and a
But
half.
if you go to the feds and they tell you 5, by God, you're going to do 5.
Doing the whole 5.
Which is crazy because the feds is 100%, violent crimes is 85%, and nonviolent crimes is like
Goes from
half of it.
65 to 35.
So with a nonviolent, if you do 5, you get 5 years.
You do it like a year and a half.
You're
Exactly.
going to do maybe 2 years. If you get a 5 and it's violent, you're going to do
4 to 8 months.
4 years, 6 months.
At least.
If you go to the feds and you get 5 years, you're doing 5 years.
It's just more strict, but they got better
The
food,
difference between, or at least what I think
and there's more
is,
respect, probably.
the difference is in state facility versus fed facility. There's
Real
more,
killers there.
There's
More.
more shit to do in the feds than there is in the state.
And I think the feds help you more. You know what I mean? The state kind of helps you. They have some stuff, but it's really hard to get in that shit. Definitely, if you really want to get in something cool and shit, most people already have them because they've been there for years, or it's just hard to get on a paying job back in prison. You have to know somebody or been there for a minute. Okay?
I know whenever I was locked up, the only thing I ever did was work in the jail hall
Yep.
at Lawton. Lawton, I was one of the servers out on the program out on 8. And then when I went down the hill, I didn't really work in the kitchen. Of course, I was only down the hill on 6 for like a year, maybe. And then I dropped security points and went to Boley, and I worked in the kitchen there. I did outside lawn care on the highway. I mowed the inside of the prisons, and I cleaned up the visitation area. And then when I got caught with a cell phone and went back up in security, I landed over at Joe Hart, and over there I worked in the kitchen and just hustled, did laundry, got ice for ice chest, cleaned cells, did shoes, did my hustle and got by. But I mean, I really didn't have nobody on the outside helping, so all I got was that little old fucking measly $5 a month gang pay. Indigent.
It's 11 now, but it still can't barely buy any fucking.
It was enough to get your hygiene, and that was it.
Yeah, they say you have to live off that for a month. Bullshit. Half fucking all that $11 you just get hygiene. It's not even enough. Hygiene.
That's why when I first went in, bro,
expensive as shit.
the first 3 months I was in there was just soap, fucking toothpaste, laundry soap, fucking, and then after that I was stacked up on all my hygiene. So then I started getting like sodas and soups and shit like that. And then once I got that shit stacked up, I started running the store.
The store's a fucking headache.
Store's a headache, especially if you loan to somebody and they're not trying to fucking pay you back.
Yeah, because you're going to end up getting in a fight.
Yeah.
Look, when I was locked up, man, the only job I had was in the kitchen at Cushing, in private. Okay? That motherfucker was crazy. Stealing shit back.
Private facilities are a fucking different world in itself,
It's more respect, though, if you ask me.
because that's how it was at Lawton. Lawton was private owned.
Yeah, Cushing, Holdenville, and Lawton are private. It used to be, it starts with the S.
Stringtown?
No, the other one. It used to, fucking.
McLeod?
No, that's the minimum, but
Starts with the S.
I think it starts with the S. Sayer. Sayer used to be privately owned, but now state took it over, and they closed down Cushing.
I heard, which I don't know, but because I hadn't been to Lawton since fucking 2010. But from 2010 to 2011, Lawton was privately owned, and then I heard
Still is.
I heard that they had somebody coming in to take over to try and make it state. Still private.
Yeah, still private. Run by Geo.
Fuck Lawton.
You remember Geo? The fucking system they have for that motherfucker. That's what like.
Bro, listen, I will
Geo.
never forget Lawton.
That's the worst prison in the system.
Because as soon as you pull up to them tan buildings and them blue roofs, and you
Wire
see all
fences
that fucking,
everywhere.
all that razor wire, bro, I'll never forget that.
Your stomach. You think your stomach's going to curl. It's going to get knots up in it. You're going to be nervous. You don't know what you're about to walk in. You're about to walk into a jungle.
And you gotta
It's what
think.
you're about to walk into.
I didn't hit no other yards before that. I went from county to A&R, from A&R to Lawton.
To the worst prison in the system.
Worst fucking prison you can go to. my first yard.
They used to call it Stabber Hut. There's a reason.
Fucking called it Stabbing Cut, and there was a reason why it had that. Well, that's still the reason it has that fucking name.
Look, I wasn't at Lawton, but I was at Cushing. Cushing was bad too. Cushing, Lawton, and Holdenville are the worst in all province, but them motherfuckers are mean as fuck. I watched 2 Indian savage boys get stabbed down with a chicken bone and almost beat to death by some IBHs, undercover IBHs. They caught them while they was playing cards. And that dude, they did the howl and shit, you know what I mean? And they just 2 against 2. And them savage boys, one of them fucking curled up like a ball and just took it like a pussy. You know what I mean? And the other one by the door getting stabbed with a fucking chicken bone, which didn't do much damage because it broke. But you know what I mean? He still stabbed that motherfucker.
Your fucking chicken bones hurt.
And he was by the door knocking on that motherfucker. And every time they took a lap, they went to the door and beat that motherfucker. Walked the lap, beat that motherfucker, stopped that motherfucker. Like an hour until them guards came. If them guards ain't gonna come, they have to go through like 3 or 4 doors just to get to your fucking unit. It's like a death trap.
One of the first fucking things I seen when I got to Lawton. I wasn't even at Lawton for 24 hours, bro. We come in, we sit down, we're getting our fucking assigned areas. Chow time rolls around, so we go and eat lunch. And of course, because I look white, the white boys pushed up on me.
Aryan brother.
We call them Aryan brothers, or fucking.
21.
Still whatever it is, but they got the fucking circle here with the lightning bolts.
Yeah.
But they pushed up on me and 2 other people, and me and the guy that was sitting next to me like this, we were both brand new to prison. Well, there was a guy sitting directly across from me that had been down before, and they pretty much come up and paper check us. And I told him my DLC number is 623708. The guy next to me did the same thing, and the guy across from me did the same thing. But what we didn't know is when they went back and got on their burners, which are cell phones, and ran our shit, the guy sitting across from us didn't tell them that he'd been in prior with some underage shit, like sexual shit. So we're sitting there eating, and they come back, and they look at me, and they're like, "You check out, you didn't lie, you told us what you were in here for, cool." The guy sitting next to me checked out. Well, when we found out that guy across from us lied, before anything could be said or done, bro, they grabbed him by his forehead and slid him from one side to the other side. And it wasn't like in movies, like whenever they fucking do it and it just squirts out. It wasn't like that, bro. As soon as they fucking went across, it just started seeping out like some liquid was being poured out of his neck. And that was my first experience inside the penal institution.
I seen somebody get hung themselves. I seen people get beat with a lock and sock, which is just a sock with a lock in it, a combination lock, and that motherfucker will hurt.
I seen a black dude that was from Crips get into it with Bloods dude and got hit with a lock and sock, and it split him from here to here. Just fucking, man. The only reason I seen that is because we were on our way back to the unit and they were walking him out and told us like literally get against the fucking fence and don't look back. And I happened to look back, and it was like, quit looking. But he was split from fucking forehead to the eyebrow, bro. And I mean, you could see the white meat.
Look, it's deadly as fuck in there, man. And people getting raped all the time, but you know,
bro, that's why we tell y'all all the time, and just like we've said in other videos, bro. If you've been to prison, then you know what we're talking about. If you ain't never been to prison, don't fucking go, bro.
Listen to what we're saying.
Because it's
we
not
will
fun.
Save you.
I don't understand how people can go fucking 4 or 5 times. There's nothing, bro.
And act like it's nothing. Bullshit. It's something. You take all my freedom away, and the main thing that you miss besides your family is the little things. Breathing air, you know what I mean? Just the little things. Walking on the grass without no shoes or socks on, seeing how the fucking grass feels on your toes. This stuff like that. The wind.
Mine was fucking sunlight, dude.
The wind, the sun, too. You don't get no light.
We didn't hardly get to go outside at all.
In privates, you don't go outside. Barely go outside.
I was there for
23 and 1.
I was there almost 2 years, bro, when we went outside one time.
And 23 and 1 means you get out for an hour and the rest you're in a cell. Or in your pod.
23 hours a day with 1 hour out.
then it just depends. 'Cause most of the time they're doing top tier or bottom tier. So like the first 3 or 4 hours is top tier, then the rest is bottom tier. Then the next day it's gonna be vice versa. You know what I mean?
It's not fun, bro, because you get told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
You know, like you gonna tell me when I can piss or shit? Come on now.
You know,
when they eat?
being out here in the free world, you can get up in the middle of the night and go get something out of the fucking icebox.
You can't do that.
In prison, you're not going to get up and go to an icebox. You're going to get up and go to your fucking lockbox.
Yeah.
And then you're still not going to be able to get what you want because there is select items on commissary.
And they are expensive and it sucks.
And they are fucking expensive.
Definitely if you're at a private.
Oh yeah, dude. Privates are going to try and get your fucking money.
They will get their money. But the privates, they do like having, where the whole yard has states where they sell clothes and stuff. Clothes packets, food packets. But privates are normally the better ones.
But
actually, state is because you can get more money out of state.
It's not guards that run privates. They might in other prisons, but privates, it's the inmates. Because when I was at Lawton, they would come in when somebody got in a fight or something and turn around and walk right back out because as soon as they walked in, they were getting D and C size batteries chucked at them. If a motherfucker was getting stabbed up, until everybody locked down, they wasn't coming in because they knew if they come in,
they die.
They were either going to get stabbed themselves or they were going to get hit with batteries. So if you fucked up and you were getting beat up or you were getting stabbed or whatever,
say your prayers because you're probably dying.
You're not. I mean, you're going to be really fucked up if you survive, and if you survive at all.
And if it's a gang war, you ain't surviving shit. They're going to make sure 5 or 6 or 10 of the buddies going to beat you to death, even when you're done moving. It's over with.
They're not going to come in until everybody's locked down, and that means everybody. There can't be nobody out in the fucking pod, and if somebody wants to come out there and stomp your fucking head in, well, guess what? You're going to get your head stomped in.
Guards can't help you.
That's why we tell people that ain't never been to prison to just don't go. People that's been to prison, they're going to know what we're talking about because I'm pretty sure they've witnessed it.
You know, even in prison, as much as you try not to get into no bullshit, man, it's hard.
It's going to find you.
It's going to find you. I got in one fight, but I had a lot of other altercations, but nothing really turned down to anything. But I had one fight because this motherfucker put my name in something, and he wanted to hang out with us, with all the juggalos, because he wanted to fit in, you know what I mean? Then he put my name in something and almost got the whole juggalos fucking, because we was on the UAB yard, McLeod, the minimum, and there was like 100 of them bitches, you know what I mean? So they almost got into in a wreck with them motherfuckers. It was outnumbered and everything, so that's the only fight I had. I beat the dude bad. His face was unrecognizable. I hit him one time, he dropped, it was over. Started beating him down, stomping him. His whole face was leaking. It was unrecognizable.
I got fucking 3 fights. 2 of them was just because people run their mouth. The first one was heart check, as they call it, to see if I would fight or if I was going to be a coward and be somebody's punk.
That's one thing you don't want to be. And I'm not that thing, and he ain't that either, so you're going to have to fight us. We will fight.
Sometimes it just depends on the vibe, because sometimes you can come in and never get fucked with, depending on what your charge is. And that's if they even find out. Sometimes they just... The most that I've ever been asked was where I was coming from and how much time I had.
Yep.
Now, you do have those motherfuckers that'll come up and they'll be like, what are you in for? What's your charge? Whatever. Then shit spreads and then shit gets out and then you're going to be fighting. But most of the time, if you go in there and you don't try to act like a Billy Badass, you just pretty much stick to yourself and do your own thing.
Keep your head up, though. Don't walk there with your head down.
You're going to be fine. But there's some times where... So what I've always been told, and I believe this, is when you go somewhere, regardless of whether it's a new school, prison, jail, whatever it is, the only reason you get into it with somebody as soon as you get there, within 24 hours,
they're testing you,
is because that person is intimidated and they want to see if you're really about the business.
Yep. If you're not, they're going to bully you and fuck with you.
If you're not, then you're not going to have shit, bro. You're not going to have no fucking TV. You're not going to have a hot pot. You're not going to have a surge protector. You're not going to have a Walkman. You're not going to have any commissary.
No.
Hell, you ain't even going to have no fucking shower, shoes, or clothes.
Now, if they're nice and feel pity for you, they might give you scraps or something, just to let you survive.
But if you go in and you don't try to act like this tough motherfucker, keep your head up and walk like you're about the business, but stay to yourself, you're good. Now, I'm not telling you not to fight, because if they call you out of your name, then
You gotta fight.
You're gonna have to get
In
down.
prison, you gotta fight. You can't just walk away.
It don't make a fuck if you're in the middle of getting lunch, bro. If they call you out of your name, you better get down. Because if anybody else sees that shit or hears that shit and you don't do nothing, you ain't gonna have nothing.
And it will spread like a wildfire, because prison is it's small. Prison life gets around all the yards.
So
everybody knows.
Prison is a
And
lot
don't
like
forget.
fucking high school drama.
Exactly. Except fucking make that time 10 times bad. But, you know.
The only difference is, so when I was at Joe Hart, which everybody says Joe Hart's cupcake, which, I mean, it's a laid back yard. If you want to do your time and not have to worry about bullshit, which I don't know about now. Now, keep in mind, I've been out since 2014. I don't know what the shit is now.
And don't care.
And don't care. But back when I was over there, if you wanted to lay down and do your time and not have to deal with no drama or no bullshit besides the little petty shit that happens every now and then, that was the place to be. Now, I don't know if they've fucking switched it up and everybody's intermingling over there now and it's rocking like everybody else, or every place else, but I know when I was there, if you were affiliated or you were just a fucking knucklehead, you wouldn't stand on that yard.
They'll ship you in a heartbeat.
The UABs that come over to that yard that either didn't want to be with the business no more, or they just was tired of it, caught out on somebody, or fucking got ran off, they would come there. And of course, the stipulation is, if you're a gang member or you were a UAB and you had any kind of tattooing, you had to get rid of it. You had to cover that shit up. If you didn't cover that shit up, they were shipping you in 2 days. I've seen it personally. I watched I'm not going to say his name because I'm not going to put his business out there, but there was a UAB that come over there, and this is back when the UABs and Juggalos was into it, and they were making Juggalos cover their shit and get patched out with them. He was in my pod, so as soon as I found out that he was a UAB, keep in mind, I'm not no bad motherfucker. I've had my ass whooped plenty of times. I've given a lot of ass whoopings. But to squash the beef from the gate, when I found out he was in the pod, the first thing I did is I walked in the cell, shut the door behind me, and told him, I said, listen, these other yards, the UABs and the Juggalos are into it. So if you've got any kind of beef, I need to know now, and we can just go ahead and box it out. And he literally told me, he was like, no, bro, I'm too old for that shit. I want to lay down and do my time, and just, I've got a chance of going home, and I want to do that. And I literally watched him 3 days later get that fucking tattoo darkened in. So, I mean, he was for real about it. And he stayed on the yard. He was there when I left because he was just tired of all the politics, bro. Because there's a lot of fucking shit.
And it's bullshit. Politics is bullshit in prison.
Politics is a lot like fucking. It's a lot like being in a gang or a car club or a motorcycle. I mean, anything that has structure where there's a bunch of y'all and y'all all rock the same
thing,
the same patch or the same fucking car logo or whatever it is, and you meet up and y'all have y'all's own little group. Y'all go out and drive cars or ride motorcycles or skate or whatever. There's going to be a structure in there where you're like, hey, so we're going to go here, we're going to do this, we're not going to act this way because if we act this way, we'll get in trouble, we'll get ran off, or whatever. It's just like that in prison. If you're white and you run with the whites, they've got their own rules. If you're a gangbanger and you're Crip or Blood or GD, Vice or whatever, they've got their own set of rules. If you're IBH or Indian and you run with them, they've got their own set of rules.
Yeah, it's all different too, man. It's all fucked up in their own.
If it's any good or not.
And it's just fucked up in their own way. Look, the whites, UABs specifically, are fucked up.
They send their own people to crash out.
And they fuck their own people.
And crashing out means they send their own people to go out and do just straight dumb shit.
I get in the package, and if they get busted, oh well, he's a soldier. Fuck it, we got other people that come in and do it.
if they've got drugs or weapons that they want to hide, they go to them. Here, hold on to this. You get caught with it, we got you. But really, when you get caught with it and go down, they're like, we got more.
See, that's what I don't like about gangs. They say they're all united, but when one of you guys get in trouble or get fucking to prison or whatever, they don't got your back. Now, unlike the Juggalos, we ain't no gang, but we're family. If he needs help, I got his back all day, every day, vice versa.
Listen, bro, being a Juggalo is what you make it, really. I mean, it started out as somewhere where people that didn't fit in school, sport-wise or whatever, they could meet up and they had like-mindedness. Me today, Juggalo means not giving a fuck what people think about you.
Exactly.
And I mean,
we lived up to that motto. We don't give a fuck what people think.
We don't give a fuck to a certain extent. Like, if you come up and you say, "Goddamn, you fat motherfucker." Okay, and I've heard that before. Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts because I know I'm fat. You ain't got to tell me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't make it worse, motherfucker.
But at the same time, it don't bother me because I've heard that my whole life. You know what I mean? Just like Jeff. They come up, "Hey, how's the weather up there?" Well, of course it's going to bother him because he don't want to be a goddamn tall, slinky stick. But he's heard it. You know what I mean? Just like when we were younger. I was a fucking beach ball with arms and legs.
Another fat kid.
He was a little short, stumpy kid that wore glasses. All the shit that you're gonna say or do,
We heard it.
we've heard it. I mean, yeah, it hurts because mental abuse hurts.
Yeah, sometimes it's worse.
It's just, it is what you make it. Like I say, if you're watching this and there's a chance you've been sentenced, but you're out on like bond or whatever, just know that if you go to prison and you don't have a fucked up crime, as long as you don't go in there and have your head tucked between your legs and let everybody run over you, you'll be all right.
You're perfectly fine.
You go in there, hold your head up. Not saying you got to join anything.
No.
You can go in there and be a lone motherfucker.
We
and
did.
Ride for yourself.
I did my time like that.
That's how I did mine. I mean, I was associates
Yeah, but
with different people, but as far as doing my time, I did my time myself.
you don't let nobody control your time. You do your time the way you do it. Because either way, you're going to get a routine in there and it's going to go smoothly.
Just like anywhere else. I mean, just like when you start a new job, you're not, unless you've done it before, you're not going to know how to do it. And then once you get because it's repetitive. So once you get into that routine, like me, I'd wake up at fucking 6 o'clock. I'd go and I'd break out the grounds, mow the yard. Then I knew shortly after that we were going to go to the highway at Bowling, clean it up, mow it up. Then I'd go back in, I'd work on the lawnmowers and shit. And then after that, I'd go play handball, and then it'd be time to go to bed and get up and do it all over again.
I got my GED, then I did that. Then I played basketball, worked out. Then I was doing welding classes, working in the kitchen. Look, man.
Got my GED, played handball,
Fuck handball.
worked in the kitchen.
Fuck handball. Oh, look, it's
No,
good
you don't like
cardio.
handball?
No.
I loved handball, bro.
Man, it's fun, but I don't like it because I'm not good at it. I have to practice more. If you ain't used to hitting this fucking rubber ball in your fucking palm, dude, your hand's going to be red and bruised for a minute.
That's why you gotta keep playing it to kill all those nerves.
Because it's going to be
I
fucked
loved
up.
it, bro. I was
basketball.
I
killed everybody in
I
basketball.
wasn't the best at it, but we had this guy over there at Bowling that was, he was like one of the top players, bro, and I'd hang with him. Every now and then he'd catch me with something, and I would be mad about it, dude, because I couldn't get to it. It'd be one of them little bitty putts that hit the corner and roll out. And I would be so fucking mad, dude. But then I would line up to like I was going to go to the right corner and send it to the left corner and get him.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's strategy too, man.
if you ain't never seen handball or played handball, bro,
Look at
check
that
it
shit.
out.
Check that shit out.
is.
It's cool.
It is a good fucking cardio.
That's one of the best cardios besides basketball.
Hand-eye coordination,
Oh yeah, perfect.
top of the line.
Like basketball. See, I play basketball. I'm good at basketball, and I always shock people because they see my skin color, and they think I can't hoop. That's okay. That gives me thrill because I know what I can do. and I always
Which he is a little rusty. I ain't gonna lie.
my handles kind of got bad.
I mean, fuck.
Look,
I beat him in a game of horse. He says I ain't gonna let him forget it, but I'm not.
it's his first time beating me. Why not? I would be bragging about that shit too.
Beat you.
You beat me horribly. All 3 games. We fucking did free throws. Free throws. I'm good at free throws. He kicked the living shit out of me. Okay, I might have stayed up a little bit with the free throws, but the 3-point, he smoked my ass. He make every shot he put up. I missed every fucking thing.
And I don't play basketball, bro. It's just something I did in the spare time to get cardio and fucking help him out. Because when we were younger,
I was dripping over everything, man.
I stayed at his grandma's house with him for a while, and we had it to where he had good handles, and he could jump over like fucking 3 of the green trash cans and a bicycle, or fucking 4 trash cans and some coolers. I mean, we had it fucking...
On 10 foot. Don't forget, it's 10 foot.
We had it set up to where...
Look at one of them.
We had it set up to where if we went to the court and somebody wanted to challenge us playing basketball, we would smoke them, bro.
But look, Justin can play. He ain't that good, but we have a good connection, though. We know each other. So we can do some good passes and shit. You know, we always would.
So
we always would.
I'm good at getting the ball, passing the ball, and shooting threes. He's good at taking it to the hole, dribbling, shooting threes, doing free throws, dunking. Basketball's his shit. Football is my shit.
I'm good at football, too. We're both good at football. But yeah, football is his main shit.
Football and wrestling was my main shit, too.
I don't like wrestling, but it's wrestling's good for you.
The only thing I didn't like about wrestling is them fucking one pieces that they make you wear. Fucking hated it.
Yeah, I bet you people. Well,
I'd have rather been out there in shorts with nothing else.
You know how many wrestlers?
One piece.
You know how many wrestlers probably get bullied? You know, just mental or some kind of abuse. It probably ain't physical, but it's probably some mental shit because they're wearing them tights and shit.
Back then, yes, but now you've got that.
Brock Lesnar was a champion. Kurt Angle was a champion.
Kurt Angle.
He has 3 gold medals.
Kurt Angle still wears his one piece sometimes.
He had 3 of them though. Oh, his one piece, yeah. When he was right, yeah. Fuck that. Oh, you ain't gonna catch me in that. I'll rip that bitch. But if Brock Lesnar can wear one, I think I can wear one. That motherfucker's way bigger. Motherfucker humongous.
Brock Lesnar is fucking huge.
His head's like bigger than mine. Like, no, when he was UFC, I think they had to special order his gloves.
His fucking gloves were 4XL.
Yeah, they don't make. That's hard to. You have to get that specially ordered.
So my hand, you see my hand. My hand is a 3XL. So you take mine and double it. That's a 4XL. Because I literally have to wear 3XL gloves, and those are still tight on me.
Look at that hand. You think you'll be able to grip a basketball easy, but I can't admit it.
Fucking basketball.
He can. Okay, he just has to get the right grip, and after he gets the grip. But look, I'm having trouble gripping that motherfucker now. My hands are fucked up.
Hand placement. You've got to get those fingertips on there, bro.
Yeah, and your thumb. Definitely the thumb.
If you don't get the fingertips and your thumb just right,
it's going to slip out of your hands every time.
Because I'm not an NBA player, bro. I don't have the fucking hand that can go over my whole head and touch both ears.
But you know who did that good? Michael Jordan. If you looked at his highlights, he's always getting the palm in the hand because he has big ass fucking hands. And he fake people like that, just keep it and control that motherfucker.
Just like Shaq.
Well, yeah, no one can stop
Shaq had them big ass motherfucking meat grips too.
He was dominant. He was the most dominant player in the NBA.
Hey, bro, you trying to give me some money or what?
No, I guess so. But Shaq has, I think, what does Shaq wear? 26? 23?
22s.
22s.
Shaq has a 22 foot.
You might have to put your foot up in that bitch. That would be like a clown shoe on my ass. That motherfucker be out to here.
Yeah, because I wear 14.
I wore 13.
And my shoes ain't nowhere near as big as no fucking 22.
But
I'm also not fucking 7. What is it? 7'2"?
7'7".
Yeah, I'm not.
7'6", some shit like that. He's tall. Okay, but Shaq's cool, man, because when he made his his shoes, people started having them sponsored, and they was charging too much for the shoe, and he wanted everybody to be able to, even people that ain't rich, to be able to buy a shoe. So if you go to Walmart, they have Shaq's right there. No one else does that.
Yep.
And he has these kids that are playing basketball and don't have nothing for them, that can't help their moms or their parents. He goes in there and buys them shoes
So
for
he
him
does it with people, but it's mainly people that's
of his color,
of oversized.
oversized.
It's not necessarily his color or people that can't afford it. It's people that's more like
Big.
16, 17-year-olds that's got fucking 16, 17 size foot already.
And they don't have, and people don't make those. You have to get them specially ordered, and they cost more.
And I don't know about y'all, but for a fucking 14, 13 shoe, it's most of the time, other than Walmart or like an actual shoe store,
It's hard to find fucking
you have,
13.
you have to get online and order that shit.
It's hard to find that, and we need all shit wide too.
Shaq literally has a person to literally make his shoes for him.
Literally.
It's like I believe it was like a little Asian man or something like that, but he dropped all this money at this dude's store, and he was like, "Look, I need some shoes. I'm paying you right now, so if I need some shoes, I know you've got them." And they've got that, but he can go there with them kids, and that's where he gets their shoes and shit. Whenever they've got big feet like him, and
Look.
they're young, and their mom and them can't afford to go out and buy a fucking 17-inch shoe.
Look, man, Shaq's a good person, man. He's a good dude. What I've seen and heard, that motherfucker's a badass dude, man. Good person.
Oh, dude, I would love to meet Shaq.
Hell
Bro.
yeah.
He'd make me look like a little bitty fucking pissant.
Yeah, be cool though. Get that motherfucker.
It'd be cool as shit because he's got a good personality, but it'd be like, he would make me look like a little pissant
Yeah,
because I'm only 6 foot. He's like 6'2",
6'1.5", some shit like that.
6'1".
Well, it's Casey 6'2", right?
Casey's 6'3".
Okay, then yeah. He was crazy. You're 6. I'm 6'1.5". Casey's like 6'2". I'm 6'3". Goes up. And Casey's a tall, lanky fucker. He's always been like
The
that.
bad thing is he's younger than both of us.
Yeah.
He's younger, taller. I'm older and shorter. And you're fucking stuck in the middle.
I'm stuck in it. Always.
But anyway, I guess we're gonna end it there because it's already an hour in, and I know some of y'all probably don't like these long ass videos.
But look, we're also going to figure out how we're probably going to start our own TikTok for our podcast, so we can get on TikTok live and we get more people to look at us and get more subs. We need a more better platform. You know what I mean? This works until we get 50. But if there's any way that we can get our shit out there more,
So this works, and our separate TikToks work, but we need more promotion for the YouTube. So we're gonna start a Double J Podcast TikTok, and it'll be little smidgets of our YouTube videos.
like part 1, part 2, or however
On
long the
there.
videos are.
And what we'll do is, it'll like draw people in because they'll see that little smidget, and then they'll be like, well, damn, what else was said? And then they'll go and check out the YouTube and try to get more subs and more views that way. So be watching for that one.
But
I don't know when. I'm not gonna make no promises because I've got to get this shit done. But eventually, sooner than later, we'll have better sound, better picture, and a different setup. But just keep an eye out for that other TikTok. Subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I mean, it's free. It don't cost nothing.
And you might like what we're talking about, so
You might very well like what we're talking about.
it won't hurt you just to look at it.
I mean,
Check it out. Just share it. If you don't like it, just still share it.
You ain't even
Someone
gotta-
else might like
You
it.
ain't even got to watch the whole video, man. Just watch a little bit, skip through, watch a little bit, skip through, watch a little bit. I mean, every little bit that y'all do helps.
Yeah, all the people that sub, because we got 33 now, thank you. And keep it up. Keep sharing it. Keep
Like
talking
we said,
about
man,
it.
we're setting at 33. As soon as we hit 50, we're doing a giveaway.
You get the 50th person will get $20 cash out right then and there.
And you've got to make sure that whenever you
You
sub,
have to comment too. You have to.
when you sub, you've got to turn on that notification bell because that'll pop up and let us know that you're subbed. Because I went through there looking, and you don't see all the people that sub to the channel.
Yeah.
Because they're not turning on that notification bell. So whenever you sub, make sure you turn on that notification bell because you don't want to be the 50th person and not get the giveaway. Because
If that happens, whoever comes up that we see will get it because we know because they're on the comment and it says the notification came up and let us know. So
but
don't miss out on that. It's free money, man.
like I say, keep an eye out for the new TikTok. We're gonna try and get that rocking, and I think we're gonna call it there. And we'll see y'all in the next one, which will hopefully be I'm gonna try and get another one out Monday if he's not asleep, because you know he works till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm off Monday because it's my birthday. I'll be 36, like I said.
Happy
And,
early birthday. What we gonna do?
We'll
I'll be
try to
working.
do another video either before he goes to work, if he get up,
Yeah, if I
Or-
get up.
since I'm off, we might just fucking drop one at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, because he can get off work, swing here, set it up because I'll be off, and then we'll fucking knock out another video.
Sorry for all the months and something for us not doing the
man,
video.
you know, not posting the video. I've been really busy. He's been really busy with his new job. And I mean, this what our channel is, bro. It's uncut, it's real, it's raw. No edits, nothing like that yet. We just bring it to you as we can. But hopefully now that my shit's squared away and his shit's squared away, back on his feet, we can start doing this shit again. But until the next time, this is Double J Podcast. I'm Justin,
I'm Jeff.
and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.